Alright, our next lesson is on area of triangles. But before we even get started with how to figure out area of triangles, I want you to understand one key concept. A triangle is simply half of a rectangle. So here I've got two triangles actually laid on top of each other, okay? They're the same exact size, as you could tell. So if I take that top triangle and I spin it around, and if I can line these up perfectly, you could see that those two triangles create a rectangle. So we know that a triangle is half of a rectangle. So let's keep that in mind when we think about the formula. We already know that the formula for a rectangle is base times height, which is what I have right here. So since a triangle is half of a rectangle, the formula for area of a triangle is simply half times the base times the height. We take that base times the height and we divide it by 2. We're cutting it in half. Alright, so let's look at an example here. We have a triangle. We know that the sides are 2, 8, and 9. You've got to be able to choose the two sides that you need, because remember the formula is area equals 1/2 times the base times the height. We only need two numbers. Well, remember that the base and the height have to meet at a right angle. So here's my right angle. That means that the two sides that I want are this side and this side, because those are the two sides that meet at a right angle. So the only two sides that I care about are the 2 and the 8. So when I plug it in the formula, it doesn't matter what order I plug it in, but I'll just plug in 1/2 times 2 times 8. And now I plug that in the calculator and it comes out to area equals 8. Now if I had units here, I did not add them in, but let's say that this was centimeters. And centimeters, you would want to make sure to clarify that this is 8 centimeters squared. Alright, now take a look at our next example. We've got another triangle, and here they're telling us that the bottom of this triangle is 5, the side of the triangle is 12, and then the inside is 10. What are the two numbers that are important to me? Because again, it's area equals 1/2 times base times height. I only need two numbers. Well, since this base meets with the height at a right angle, then these are the two lines that I'm concerned about, because that's where my right angle is. So I don't care about the 12, I simply care about the 5 and the 10. So when I plug this in, again, in any order, I'll plug in the 5 for the B, the H for the 10. So it's 1/2 times 5 times 10. Plug that in the calculator and it comes out to 25. Again, if this was, let's say, inches and inches, you would want to make sure to say 25 inches squared, whatever your units are. That's it on triangles. Bye-bye.